For all the latest from the world of motoring, hit that subscribe button and stay connected.
Hi Deepak, good morning. Nice to have you here. So the MT-15, please take us through your story, behind purchasing this bike.
Yeah, thank you, Evan. It's wonderful to be here. So the experience of buying this MT, it was wonderful. Initially, I was having a Dio.
Okay.
So it was around 110cc, right? So I want to make a jump from there and was looking for much comfortable bike. So I get into a segment where I felt it could be better, and I felt around 155 could be ideal for me.
Okay.
And when I ride it, I felt so comfortable, and that's the reason I just get into this.
So there are different bikes in the 150cc segment. I mean, okay, the 155 from the basically it's the R15 engine, so
Exactly.
it is a sporty engine. But there are other 150cc bikes also, and 250cc bikes also nowadays. So why didn't you think of those bikes when you thought about going for a bike?
Understand. So there is a saying in Hindi "Chota pack bada dhamaka."
Okay.
So the thing is it says 155, but it definitely give you the power of around 200cc bikes, right?
Okay.
And on the street, you need a lot of maneuver, and you can easily handle this bike at a city traffic. So that is the plus point which I have seen, and I compared it with various other bikes, maybe it's a KTM or any.
Okay.
So in some bikes the power is too much, some bike the power is too
Okay, for
less.
daily use point of view,
So
basically.
in that sense I felt this could be an ideal bike for me. Yeah.
So basically you use it for daily commute and touring, or how is
Exactly.
it?
So daily commute to my office.
Okay.
Otherwise on the weekend I normally go on a short ride. So
Okay.
nearby areas.
So
yeah.
okay, so coming to let's first talk about highway performance and how it feels like you go for short rides, right? So,
Yeah.
So what sort of speeds are you able to maintain comfortably on the highway?
Okay. On the highway, when you ask me, I touched around 125 in this bike.
Okay.
So after 110 you will start feeling a bit on a shakiness, but I feel still it's good. 120, 130, if you really get a good road, you can achieve it. Yeah.
Okay, and did you feel that VVA activating at higher revs?
I felt that. So when I say about VVA part, you have two power segment, right? That initial torque which takes you on a shortcuts where you have to take, and when you are in highway, when you cross around 100 or 7000 RPM segment, you will get that second punch. You can really
you can really feel that difference.
Yeah, I can. And on a slight segment, I won't say it's on too high punch, but
okay,
on a medium
but you
average
can feel
level,
it, you can definitely feel it.
I can, yeah.
Okay, and now coming to city usage, how does the bike feel? How is the gearbox, gear changes, etc.? Because in city you constantly need to move up the gear, etc. So how does that feel?
It's good. So the thing is the gear shift is smooth. That is one thing, and there is a slipper clutch option you're gonna get in this bike. So it's comfortable, I would say. It's much faster to shift the gears, and you can
Okay, and now in city you also want a lot of bottom end torque. So R15 traditionally is not known for bottom end torque. So you need for a single rider mostly. I believe you're riding single rider. So,
I am mostly.
So how does that feel? Do you feel that you could have used more power in the bottom few gears, or
again the bottom gears definitely gives you more power. It's again depends on the rider, how you initiate that initial torque level, right? I try to explore it most of the time, but if the traffic is more, then again it's a snail ride, right? So you can't move much.
There's no point having it.
No, yeah. Okay. So, but whenever I will get a chance, I will definitely try to use the initial torque part.
Okay, but, and any heating issues, when it comes to city usage, slow traffic, things like that?
Not much, not so disturbing, but heat problem is there. Slightly you can feel on your calf part.
Okay.
So you feel that, but it's bearable. You can adjust with it and on your regular usage.
And now we have to ask, kitna deti hai? That's the big number.
Kitna deti hai? If you ask me, you will get at present the screen it shows me 42.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the average which I'm maintaining.
Yeah, in city riding. Okay.
In city riding.
Pretty good,
yeah, that's pretty good. I feel so. Yeah. But again, the way you use it, it definitely goes up and down. So
Okay.
at present, it's 42.
42.
shows me,
Okay,
yeah.
so 42. I think that's a good
It's
number.
a fair value
So-
for money. I would say.
And now, see, R15, what this bike is derived from, is known for its handling, and it's one of the best handling bikes out there. So, how is your experience with the MT-15?
It's pretty light because you feel like I won't compare it with a cycle, but more or less.
Okay,
It's,
that light, is it?
yeah, that light. It is, you will definitely feel like you can play around with the bike. Once you sit on this, it's a part of your body, right?
Okay.
And you can really ride
so
it the way you want.
between traffic
you
and
can,
it's very
you can.
easy.
Yeah,
No stress
Yeah,
on
yeah.
you.
But don't take too much risk. But yeah, still you
Okay.
can maneuver it. Yeah.
And a lot of people have asked us about the pillion seat. No, when we did the review, we found that the pillion seat is not adequate, especially somebody my size and have a bag. So how is your experience been?
Pillion seat definitely, as you can see, like it is short compared to other bikes, but you can ride, but long rides I won't suggest.
Okay.
As well as even the front seat or the whole compartment of this,
Okay.
it's a bit tighter. Like
Okay.
you won't feel that comfort on this, but additional padding if you're gonna add, then
Okay, so
still.
for city use, it's basically
City use it is good, but long rides if you take, then the seats are not so comfortable. I didn't try that, but as per the experience what I have, I
Okay.
feel it's a bit on a harder part. the
And
seats.
then another question a lot of people ask is about the headlights. So and how do you find it? Do you find it enough for city use, or although the projector and all definitely looks good,
Yeah.
but is there enough throw on the ground to use it?
It's average, I would say.
Okay.
It's not so strong to have. So like if you have a pitch black, then it works good.
Okay.
But if
You have the city lights and other lights.
city lights and all, but like again it gives you fair lighting part. Otherwise I won't say like it's on a too high end.
Okay.
As well as it's a projector, so it's focus and it's throw the beam on straight part.
Okay.
So you won't get that wider view on this.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Understood. So one thing a lot of people again pointed out during when the initial launch was that the coolant reservoir is actually kept quite low on this bike, and do you feel any anxiety that it might hit a speed breaker, or if you do off-roading and it might hit something? In your experience, did you face any issues?
In my experience till now, it didn't bother me, like it didn't give me any kind of a problem.
Okay.
But as you pointed out, it's pretty low where they kept it, right? So there is a probability, like when you go for a long ride, if
Unfortunate incident.
unfortunate, yeah, by any unfortunate incident it got hit, and it will be a big disaster. So if there is a possibility to bring a little up, then it will be always suggestive. So that is the only thing. But at present there is a small protection surrounded to it.
Okay.
So that is the only thing which is protecting it from
Okay,
any
so
major
in
disaster.
city riding, with the big speed breakers and potholes, it's fine. It's no issues.
It's fine. It's fine. Something big it comes, then definitely there is a small scratch happening at the beneath. But otherwise, it's more or less the suspension works, right?
Okay.
So
It's not
it
bottoming
helps.
out.
No.
problem. Okay, so now coming to the braking. So in our experience, we had a very good experience with the brakes on this, the front brakes especially. So how has it been with your experience?
With my experience, what I will say is with the bike weight, what I feel you can easily control the braking part easily.
Okay.
But only thing is this particular bike got a single channel ABS.
Okay.
His big brother, the R15, right? That got dual channel. So I request in future maybe if Yamaha is watching, they should provide a dual channel to this. So it may improve the braking a bit better.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now the biggest part of owning a bike, how you get it serviced and how you maintain it. So how was your experience with the service centers?
Service center, my experience was pretty good. So Yamaha always they maintain good service record, right?
Okay.
As well as I finished my all free services, so 5 services are done,
Okay.
and it was good. So till now only I have changed the brake pads.
Okay.
That is the only change which I have occurred with. So
And what service costs do you incur?
service cost, if you ask, it's in a budget segment of around 1,500 to 2,000.
Okay.
That's a normal it
Service,
goes slightly up and down, but it will be always below 2,000.
Okay.
pretty manageable. Yeah.
Okay, and now if there are some things you wish were different on this bike, some things you could change, and if you wish it was there when you bought it itself, what would that be?
Okay, so the first point, as I told you previously, the seat, like it's pretty hard, I feel, on a long ride. Maybe they're a bit comfort, that is one, and second, the fork part, right?
Okay.
Because on the outside you will get upside down, right?
Yeah.
Here you will get telescope. So that is the only thing which I felt like which need to be changed.
So apart from that, it's totally perfect.
Yeah, this is my baby and I love it. So I love it, man.
You
So,
enjoy it,
yeah,
yeah.
yes, I enjoy riding it. Apart from that, no negatives. It's
Okay.
pretty comfortable. Yeah.
So Deepak, thank you so much for sharing your ownership experience, and I'm sure a lot of people will find it useful. A lot of people actually want to know about the headlights especially. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for sharing your experience.
Thank you.